Delta 2, multiple vehicles, possible victims trapped southbound 216th and a turnpike. 034 QSL. Rescue 34 QSL.
Hello, my name is Stan Hills. I'm a 26-year veteran firefighter, and I'm president of the Metro Dade Firefighters Association. I'm speaking to you on behalf of the 2,200 men and women who serve you every day. As firefighters and paramedics, we're urging you to watch this DVD, to look at the services we provide, the challenges we face, and things you, as a citizen, can do to make sure that we continue to provide excellent service every day.
The level of fire protection service we currently have is in danger of being lost due to tax cuts and decreasing property values.
Rescue 34 Dade County, show this unit command. We have one cement truck on its side, only one vehicle, 2 patients, possible entrapment. Have TRT respond. Aerial 34 is going to do extrication. Rescue 34.
When people see that fire truck in the rearview mirror racing to get to a scene, it's not because it's just trying to get there faster, it's because somebody at the other end is about to die if they don't get there in time.
When you are dealing with minutes, in some cases seconds, to be able to save the life of an elderly man or woman, or a young boy or girl, or someone who has suffered a serious car accident, those types of services should always come first when you want to protect your community.
I would hate to lose them because of dollars and cents. I believe the life of the residents in my city are more important than the money.
That one time that you may need us is unfortunately the time that we may not be able to be there for you if stations shut down and units close.
There is no price that you can put on a human life. What would you think about the budget if it was your family member that was involved in this motor vehicle accident or in this fire, they're trapped in a fire? You don't have a station nearby because, you know what, they closed that station down because of budget cuts.
Tough budget economic times that we have, there's a lot of talk about budget cuts and how we're going to cut here, how we're going to cut there, police and fire. Fire, I think, is the last one that we need to cut and we need to touch.
In the case of a small kitchen fire, it can spread exponentially through a building after its incipient stage and can create a major life hazard. This can take place within 4 to 5 minutes after ignition. The same holds true for house fires. In the event a building fire occurs, anywhere from 50 to 100 firefighters need to be utilized to do an effective job. Response time is the difference between a minor incident and losing a building and saving lives.
The impact would be devastating if they started closing down, facilities in our communities, because, in my opinion, we don't have enough as it is.
Now, we're talking about quality of life, and we're talking about closing fire stations down. Quality of life is when you feel ill, you're confident that you're going to call fire rescue and they're going to show up, like I said, within 2 minutes. At least that's what happens in our city, 2 or 3 minutes. Closing a fire station down, closing the fire station in Sweetwater, that would be devastating.
First and foremost, firefighters and paramedics protect your life and property when seconds count. Be it a heart attack, an automobile accident, a drowning, or a fire. The time your firefighters take to get to the scene often means the difference between getting help on time or the situation becoming a tragedy. A sudden arrest heart attack or a stroke is a critical emergency. The brain or heart can die in 4 to 6 minutes.
If someone is suffering from a heart attack and Station 1 closes down and there are no units involved in that area, 4 to 6 minutes is all it takes before someone can die.
Sometimes these life and death situations are a minute or two that we could have helped if we were there. And if we don't have the people, the manpower, the units, we're not going to get there in time, and it will be a matter of life or death in just those few minutes.
So we understand there are budget cuts, but there are quality of life issues that must be considered when we make those cuts. Those cuts will affect my family, your family, and other individuals, even tourists and people who visit our city. So it is important for us to make sure that when the decisions are made, we keep fire rescue service.
We're very much in danger of losing some of the services that we provide to you here in Miami-Dade County. We are the 6th largest fire department in the United States. With that comes the accolade of being #1 in emergency medical services. Just won an award for that.
Miami-Dade County is a world-class fire department, and we need to maintain that level, not only for our current residents, but everybody that we go and assist in a case of emergency.
Miami-Dade Fire Rescue is the largest fire department in the southeastern United States. It operates over 67 stations throughout the county, with at least 430 firefighters on duty every day.
In Miami-Dade Fire Rescue, firefighters and paramedics are the same people. Some people are emergency medical technicians and some people are paramedics. Paramedics can respond to fires as well as medical emergencies.
My name is Lieutenant Robert Sweat. I'm a Miami-Dade firefighter. I've been a firefighter for over 13 years and I love my job. We take care of pediatric and newborn children from a mother giving birth that we can give life-saving oxygen to the elderly person that might be having a heart attack or a stroke.
November 17, 2006, I had a cerebral hemorrhage. And if it wasn't for the fire department's quick response, I may not be alive today. Can you imagine what would have happened to my family had I died that day? There's no way that we can take away what the fire department does. There's no way that we can cut back on the things that they do, because the job that they do is critical to the community.
And if because of these budget cuts, I don't have anybody there to keep me safe or help me out, or the rest of my brothers, just everybody's gonna suffer for it. It's not gonna be a good thing.
It'll be devastating to my family and my friends in this community, not just to lose me, but to lose others like me that love this job and that have the skill and the will to want to do this. This isn't for everybody. Once one person goes into a burning building, not everybody's going to follow you in.
This is a life calling. This is what we do. We, meaning 2,200 people, serving the many miles and the millions of people that live here in Miami-Dade County.
I believe that our department, our fire department, Miami-Dade County, is one of the best in the world. I believe that we're like that fine oil machine that works with all its components working at one time perfectly. What I'm worried about and what I'm scared about is once one of those components go, what does that mean to the rest of the body?
Miami-Dade Fire Department is on its 3rd year of budget cuts. At what point does the system break? How much is your life and your family's life worth? Emergency response budget cuts equals slower response times, closing fire stations, and insufficient staff equals life or death. Over the next few weeks, the county commissioners will be deciding what services to cut and what services to fund. Your fire and rescue need to be saved.
I support Miami-Dade Fire Rescue, a world-class fire department.
Please take action. Help us help you and support Miami-Dade Fire Rescue.
Help me help you and support the Miami-Dade Fire Department.
Take action. Help us help you. Please support Miami-Dade firefighters.
Please take action. Help us help you. Support your Miami-Dade firefighters and paramedics.
So please follow the instructions. Help us help you. Make a difference. Make a change. Thank you.
Contact your commissioner immediately. Call, email, or send a letter. You can download a sample letter at www.supportmdfr.com.